Hey, everybody, and welcome back to another week of the Restart podcast. One of my goals when I started this podcast was to be completely vulnerable, completely transparent and open, share my heart, share my life, share my past and present experiences. And I never wanted to, and I still don't want to come on to this platform or any of my social media and be someone I'm not. I don't want to be happy on here when I'm not. I don't want to pretend that I have it all together when I don't. I don't want to make you think that everything is okay when inside I'm really sad today and I feel depleted. I feel defeated. I feel really down, and I just thought I would share my heart today. So I titled this episode, Let It Be. Let people be. Let things be. Let circumstances be as they are. As they are. Don't try to force anyone to be a certain way, act a certain way, feel a certain way towards you. Don't try to control anyone or pressure them to talk to you or make you a part of their lives. Just let it be. Let things go and let life flow. And I know sometimes that's easier said than done because we want to have everything our way, you know? We want to have everyone like us, approve of us, accept us, like our post, friend us, follow us, believe in us, support us. But the harder that we try to get them to do that, the quicker we're going to be disappointed. And the more often we're going to feel let down. Because if there's anything I've learned in adulthood, it's that people are going to be who they are at their core. They're never going to change. I mean, there are the exceptions, but more than likely, most people are not going to change. They are who they are. And, throughout life, we grow, we mature, we carry different opinions and beliefs and mindsets throughout our journey. But at the end of the day, we are who we are at our core. And people are going to come, people are going to leave. Some days are going to be harder than others. Some days are going to be super duper happy. And some days you're going to feel really broken. Let it be. Let it be as it is. And my daughter just sent me a quote on TikTok, and it said, in another life, my mother would have never met my father and got the life that she deserved. And when I saw that, I started crying because I'm like, what would life have been like if I wouldn't have met my ex-husband? For those of you that don't know, that was a really horrible, toxic marriage. There was domestic violence, there was alcoholism, there was narcissistic abuse, there was threats, there was multiple calls to law enforcement, many police reports filed, and I'm not going to get into it because that's not what this podcast is about and not what I want to talk about on this episode. But I do wonder, what would life have been like if I wouldn't have met him? If we would have never married? Would I have ended up in a different, AKA better situation right now? Where would I be? What would I be doing? Where would I be living? Who would I be with? What would life be like? But you know what? We have to let it be because it is what it is. It was what it was. Therefore, it is what it is right now. I can't change it. I can't wish it away. But do you ever wonder, what would life be like if you would have just not met that person or possibly met this other person or moved to this area or done things differently? Would you be a completely different human than you are right now? And they say our decisions shape us. But God has a plan for every one of us that's so unique and individual as we are ourselves. We have to trust his plan. And more importantly, we have to just let it be. Let it be. Thank you for coming on today and listening to me share a little bit of my heart and my thoughts. This is not an episode to try to get self-pity or have you exhibit some sort of sympathy towards me. I just wanted to share because there's so many people out here who are hurting, who wonder if they've made the right decision with their own lives, if it's too late, living in regret, living in sorrow, living in hurt. And I just want to let you know that let it be. Let it be.